LL Cool J?
No,
Still alive.
He's still around.
Is he a rapper?
And
did I name one?
Yeah, you did it.
You
Good
did
job.
name a rapper.
Yay, Mitch.
Hey,
Not
congrats,
only
Mitch.
is he
It's a good
still
start.
around, but he's also active on TikTok recently.
Whoa.
Relatively recently.
Ladies love Cool J.
Snoop
That's
Diggity?
what the LL stands
Thanks,
for.
everybody. This has been Rapcast, where we fill
Snoop's
you in on
in a
who
movie,
died.
so I know he's not dead.
Who?
Snoop.
Yeah, he's still around.
Yeah, no,
he's in a
Snoop out
movie,
here,
so he's not
Snoop
dead.
out here
Snoop
telling
kicking.
everybody fuck Kanye, and we love him for that.
I mean, yeah. Fuck Kanye.
Or don't.
No one
I
will
mean,
at
do
this
what you like.
They do keep
As long
doing
as
it.
it's consensual.
Right. So, here we are again, here at the tavern, opening the doors.
Howdy ho!
Hey, all
Hi.
you tavern goers. How have you been? Welcome back to Torchlit Tavern. My
Yes.
name is Jameson Oxford. Today, we're playing poker.
Ew.
We're gonna poke 9?
Yep, you guys walked into a casino, we're going to play some poker. We are a Real Play 5th edition podcast. We focus on narrative-driven storytelling, and playing with me today.
No.
That was...
Whatever, dude. I gave up on caring which order we do this in.
No.
Walking into the tavern is Jeff, a.k.a. Reyesk. I am your fish
Out of water.
adjacent gentleman who's actually more like, well, he's somewhere between a fish and a cephalopod. I'm not going to get into it. And I sneak around. Can't wait to see what happens next.
Who's playing with Jeff?
Point 1.
Great question.
No, not anymore. He threw point one through a window, so point one's playing with somebody
Oh.
we don't know.
Shit.
Point one's getting strange right now.
I will tell you who's not playing with Reyesk. It's not Aderu. Aderu is not playing with Reyesk. Aderu is feeling uncomfortable. Hey everybody, it's me, it's Mitch. I'm back. I'm playing Aderu, playing Halor, playing Haderu, hanging out with 9, lights in the big city, learning about sex and drugs and games and titties, and giant, terrifying deathcore police patrol robots.
It's true. And I'm Ryan, and I play number 9 and point 1 and point 2, and we're just here
And
to
Walker.
have some fun and not play with my fellow players.
Why don't you want to play with me, bro?
I
Just
don't
play
want-
in the
I don't
space
want-
with me.
I don't want to play in the space with
It's rude.
Does anybody else now, after that weird description that Mitch gave, picture the bad guy from RoboCop as all of the
Good.
Warforged?
Because that's how Aderu sees it.
Yeah, that's the vibe that they're
Exactly
supposed to
how
give.
Aderu
to-
sees it.
Yeah. Crime being committed.
Indeed, yeah. So that's our players. They'll get introing themselves down eventually. They're really put
Rhyme
off
being
by word
committed.
choice. But we are Torchlit Tavern. We come here and we do our podcast, and we've been doing it for a while now. We're a little bit into our second campaign. Please
Wouldn't
go
know
back,
it.
catch up, join us. Yeah, we don't act like we've been here for long.
Hey, fuck you. We went from funny never to funny sometimes. That's growth.
Yeah, defend yourselves. While I push our other products, we run a Twitch stream as well. Go check that out. Jeff here DMs a couple games for us.
Sure do.
One game, and then we have a couple other games DM'd by a friend, Olvin, who you may have heard if you listened to our Good Nut special. They're a lot of fun. Come check us out if you prefer a live show rather than this thing that we do here.
Also, if you haven't
Yeah.
listened to the Good Nut episode yet, you're wrong. Go do that. Best
It's
work.
great. Yeah, we
Prime
love it.
content.
Yeah,
Feel
very
free to go
good.
listen to that Good Night
Feel good D&D
episode.
vibes.
Keep listening to this stuff. And absolutely come join us on the Twitch. We do as much stuff as we can to try to provide you with some fun stuff here and there. We have 2 active games now, working on 3. And you can also always come join us, one of us just playing some games on Last Call with Torchlit Tavern.
Remember, if you see us twitching, it's because we're off our meds. You should probably call the police. But if you see us on Twitch, come hang out.
And if you see us doing both, enjoy the ride.
Enjoy the show.
Do it, Jeff.
Yes.
Ah, yes.
Last time on Torchlit Tavern.
Blackpowder.
Blackpowder. Guys.
Blackpowder.
I'll be taking my weapon.
You want trust? Earn it. My name's Krog. I own a small potion company called Krog Grog.
I've heard of you on the info.
Tomorrow, there's gonna be an audit of our businesses. We're gonna go to Cracker Cola first with an inquisitor. And, I've done everything I can to hide it in the books, but I sneak potions to the Griffin Port Army I do also have a side mission that if you guys go to the Cracker-Cola factory, I would like to know how they mass-produce potions so quickly. If you can get me that information, I will give you 300 gold pieces each. We need something to happen at Cracker-Cola. The Inquisitor cannot ignore something big going down.
So, what if we were to order bulk purchase for our platoon as way to get indoor?
It seems like a good idea, but, do you really think that the secret identity play... Do you think you are businessmen?
I shake my head.
Stealth is what I'm good at. Should we stay at, like, one of these buildings or something?
Well,
Is there an inn?
you all have money, correct? Go spend it. It is a good place to do so.
Does it look like I can move up towards where there is no entrance and climb up?
Climb up the building?
Yeah.
Sounds like a stealth check.
Well, I failed.
What'd you get?
11.
You hear them kind of start shouting, and there's a bit of an alert around the factory at this point. You don't think you're going to be able to get closer tonight.
Sick. How much does 0.1 weigh? It's tiny, right?
Point 1 flies, unfolds in midair, and lands on the catwalk, and immediately runs across the catwalk and hides. So,
No bones, no life.
we're going to pick up...
I hate that anime.
You don't like No Guns, No Life?
I haven't watched
Guys,
it.
you've got to focus up. Who do you think we should start with? Should I start with Reyesk, or should I start with y'all?
Start with Reyesk.
Definitely start with them. Start on a fun note. And I'm not saying that because I'm not ready
I
or
get
anything.
you.
Like,
Yeah,
I don't
that's
care.
why I asked.
Start on a happy fun note.
Sure. So, you guys have let Reyesk go off. You guys moved through the town and braved the crowded streets of Santos, and you thought it was crowded during the evening when you first showed up, when the sun was up, but now that the sun has gone down, it is nearly impossible to move through it. It's like getting caught up in a river, a stream of people moving in and out of these very large taverns, these casinos, these buildings that are just larger than life, bigger than anything that Aderu for sure has ever seen. Reyesk,
Yeah, it's not good times.
9, having spent time in some of the larger towns, you may have seen keeps that are bigger, but not by much. You guys eventually find yourself at the end of the street.
Pardon me. Sorry. Watch your feet. Excuse me. Sorry. Sorry about that. Okay.
You guys eventually find yourself at the end of the street at the largest and oldest tavern, known as the Golden Garter.
Halor doesn't say shit. Halor just disappears. Like I said, Halor is hiding under 9's undercarriage.
Hello, citizen. Is that your Warforged unit?
Oh, hello.
Very good.
Yes, I am his.
Halor just waves and backs into 9 and just pushes 9 away from that unit.
And like I said, you can't really go backwards. You're caught up in a stream of people, and it deposits you in front of the largest and oldest tavern in the town, though you wouldn't necessarily know this. You would, though, 9. 9, you know that this building has been built from a normal-sized tavern. It kept getting expanded upon. There's no form or function to it, unlike the others. The others, which have like these very distinct designs to make them look flashy or like a certain thing, like a temple or something like that. This one is just a huge stone and wooden building that grew and grew and grew. And all the lights of the city sort of get swallowed up by the spotlights in front of the Golden Garter, and its doors are open welcomingly.
This
Like
is
a garter.
this is the Golden Garter. It didn't look like this the last time I was here.
Hello.
Hello, I think you want to go in there?
No.
Are you sure? I think you should want to go in there.
9. I do not want to be in this town, but I will follow with you. I will take you where you want to go.
I mean, I thought we were gonna gamble. Isn't that a thing? I've heard this is a good place to do it. Gamble. Not,
Yes, the women, I know. I will continue to be your chaperone as long as you require, until we can take care of the business tomorrow.
Yeah, is it really okay to just, like, hang out and do stuff while we're waiting for Reyesk?
We have nothing else to do. We are supposed to blend in, right? Blend in. Hello. Halor has like a fucking 4-inch thick stack of business cards at this point, and they all have lewd women on the front.
Yep.
Alright, well, a lot of people are going in here, so I guess we should too.
If you wish.
I don't like making decisions. Okay, let's go.
As you guys move forward, there are a couple of doormen who are greeting everyone as they come in. They give you sort of this guttural sort of like, yeah, just move forward, please, hello. And you notice that they look very tired. Their eyes are sunken. They look like they're very beat up. And as you go past them, you kind of get swept up by this river of people. You enter, and you are immediately assaulted by just sound, beeping, buzzing, whirring, the din of chimes, buzzers, curses, and victory shouts fill the air. This building is the size of most castles, and it buzzes like a hive as people go around their business of eating, drinking, serving, and gambling away their money. There's no, like, set areas. They're just little pockets of things, like a little diner here, a set of these weird machines that seem like they have spinning wheels. And what's weird is it's not just a machine. As you walk by, you realize that it is a Warforged unit with his chest cavity changed.
That's fucked up.
Pull on his crank, 9. Yank his crank.
Would you like to make a wager?
What?
Hello.
Sure?
Please insert your wage card into the slot.
I don't have one of those.
9, it's fine. And Halor tries to insert his ID card.
He puts his hand out. It goes into a slot in his palm. It goes up the robot's wrist, and then it spits back out.
Incorrect card. Are you sure this is your wage card? You can get a wage card at the nearby kiosk.
And he points to the other side of the room.
Well, I guess we should go get a wage card.
I suppose.
Let's go.
Yeah, Halor is not taking the lead at all in this place. Like, it is unusual.
The moment you step away from that machine, an old woman practically nudges Halor out of the way and takes the spot.
Hello.
Hi.
Oh, hey!
Okay. Hey, how much is a wage card?
Huh? What?
The machine said I need a wage card.
Oh, the cards are free, sweetie, but you have to choose how much money you put on it.
Okay. Thank you.
Sure.
I walk off to go get one.
How much money did you put on yours?
Oh, I'm a high flyer. I haven't put money on a card in a year.
Then how do you... I thought you said you had to put money on the card.
Like this. And she puts her wage card into the slot and pulls the crank, as you so eloquently put it. And you watch as the robot takes their arm and swipes it down their chest, spinning 3 dials. And on those dials, I have made dice. We're gonna do some slots.
Yay!
How did you make those?
Slot dice.
Label printer
Slot
on labels, and I
dice!
just
Oh, okay.
cut them off the edges.
Just stuck them on dice.
Yeah, you can cut off the ends.
This guy made custom dice for his Vegas slot
Yep.
machine game. Good lord. What a fucking nerd.
So you watch as the 3 dials come to a stop and 3 torches line up. And she turns to you guys are lucky. Come back. You're kind of walking away. And
I haven't left yet.
the slot machine turns to her and says,
Congratulations, mistress. You have won free room and board for a year.
What's that?
Congratulations from this slot bot. A concierge will be down shortly to work out the details with you.
Hey, wow, you won.
sure did.
That's good, right?
Yes, very good.
What
This
is-
is why I'm very lucky. I haven't needed money for a while. I just come here and place a bet and do well.
Can you show us how to play?
Sure. You should go get a wage card first.
I was going to, but then you told me to come back.
Okay, well, yeah, I'll go do your thing. I just got excited because I haven't won that big in a while.
Okay, we'll be right back. Come on, Halor.
Oh,
Wait,
yeah.
what's your name?
Oh, fuck. I've made a random old lady who's become important. This old lady's name is...
Ursula.
No, fuck that.
Gina.
Victoria Gina.
Victoria Gina. My name's Avery Age Lady.
Avery. Age lady.
It's rough. It's difficult. It's harder to do girl names for this.
You could have been Vaggy Gina.
Baggy Giant. No. We're gonna treat this woman with more respect.
You know, he says that, but for those of you who aren't here in person, I did just see him write that down.
So it's Avery. Age lady.
Yes.
Okay.
Why?
I don't know.
It's not even a good pun.
They're not all winners, guys.
Avery AIDS Lady.
Yeah. Call me Avery.
Avery
Can you
AIDS Lady. Okay.
go do your thing, please?
Yeah, we're gonna get a
Come
wage
back.
card. Come on, Halor.
9 is like slowly walking away from Avery and then stopping to turn around to talk to Avery, and Halor is just like between the two of them, like splitting the middle distance.
I'm 9, by the way. Hi.
What a strange name for a nice lady.
What's wrong with my name?
Someone named you after a number, dear.
Is that bad?
I think she is blind.
Do you want... You can give... Should I have a better name?
No, I'm sorry. I say things as my old age that I shouldn't spout out. Go do your business.
Okay. We'll be right back.
We go.
You guys go up to a window where a human man is dealing with people as they come up. They're handing him these strange cards with sigils written on them. It looks like they have a name on the card that might match the person that's holding it, and he's taking the card. They're handing him gold, silver coins, and he is then putting it in a machine and then handing them back.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
1 second. Stay in line, please.
Oh,
I'll
okay.
do you next.
All right.
And then you guys come up, and he's like, okay, sorry, sorry, it's really busy, and I gotta keep the queue going. What can I do for you?
Yeah, hi. My name is No.9, and I would like a wage card.
Okay. Once again, he wipes his hands on his head, and you see that this man's really tired. And he goes, yeah, is this your first time with us at the Golden Garter?
Well,
Okay.
not my first time here, but this is my first time playing games.
Okay, would you both like one? Or do you just want one for you? And he
Or
nods
do
at
you
you.
want one?
What is it good for?
To play the games.
You can't play games here at the Golden Garter. You can't make purchases, really. We keep it to the cards for simplicity. If you wish to get a room, if you wish to play games, or if you wish to purchase food, you will need a wage card.
Oh, we should probably get a
The
room
good
here,
news
too.
is that we have recently combined all taverns, and if you get a wage card here, it is good at the other taverns as well.
Oh, okay. Well, yes. Can we both have one?
Sure thing. I just need your name
This is Halor.
and what?
This is Halor.
And you are.
This is 9.
Thank
I'm
you.
number 9.
All right. He starts writing stuff down on a couple of forms, and he's like, "Give me a second. I got to get somebody to cover me because takes a little longer to make a new card than it does to recharge an old one.
Oh, hey,
How
wait.
much money would you like to put down on your card initially?"
Can we actually get a third card for someone who isn't here right now?
No. For security reasons, I think it's best to not do that. I also don't recommend it because if you lose it, you will lose the money on the card.
Oh. Okay.
So I need the card and money?
Yes.
Actually,
The card holds your money.
okay.
My bag holds my money. Halor holds up his coin purse.
You are not from around here.
No, sorry.
No.
This is very new to us. I've been here before, but it was a long time ago, and it didn't look like this.
I am foreign.
Okay. Yeah, this definitely... Hey, Susie, can you cover my spot here? I've got to work out a couple of newbies. Yeah, come with me. And he kind of cycles you down just like a half step down the thing, and he starts filling out your paperwork. He's like, okay, so yeah, this card's going to have your name on it, and when you give us money, we keep the money almost like a bank and put it on the card. Sadly, there are no refunds. We do not recommend you put more money on the card than you wish to spend.
How much money would you recommend I put on it?
Depends on what kind of a night you're planning to have. It depends on where you gamble. Different slots are higher stakes than others.
Well, we would like to maybe get a big room with the card and then maybe just play a few games tonight. How much money do you think that would be?
If you want a room and food for just a night, you know what? I think all of our cheap rooms are filled tonight. It's very busy here. I would say 10 gold for both of your cards. If you want to gamble, though, that is entirely up to taste. Often, the people who come in will put, depending on how much they're willing to spend, an average amount is another 10 gold to gamble with.
Okay.
But we just met a woman who says she does not pay, she just plays. I am confused.
Oh yeah, every age lady. She said that she is here a lot and doesn't ever pay for anything.
Oh, Avery Age Lady. Yes. So she has very good luck. Sometimes you win, and if you win, money is going to be attributed to your card, which means that money is good at any of our casinos on the
But
card.
we can't get it back?
No, we do expect you to spend it here at the casinos.
Okay.
What is the point?
There are other things that one can win.
Like what?
Recently somebody won a vehicle. Somebody else won some tools.
But if
Various
they won
magical
a
gear.
vehicle... So if I win a vehicle on the card, but I can't have it, what is the point?
No, you can have the vehicle. It does not go. The vehicle does not go on the card, sir.
Oh, good.
You see this man? You guys get the impression that he has answered that question more times than he wishes to admit.
That question is dumb, but not uncommon.
This man
exactly.
has worked retail for a long time.
Okay, I have one last question. If I
How much do you put on your card?
Okay, maybe 2 questions.
My card? I would put, if I'm having a night out, I would play maybe 20 gold pieces. He looks like he's sizing you guys up.
Okay, if I get a room, are other people allowed to stay in it too? Or just me?
I feel like I do need to talk to... you are a Warforged, correct?
Yes.
It is mine.
He turns to Halor and he's like, and you want the Warforged to gamble for you?
It amuses me to watch.
What? The Warforged will not need to pay for room and board, just you, sir. We do, if you want extra space to house the unit,
I don't have to pay for a
then
room.
you might want a larger room.
Yes, I keep it with me for safety reasons.
Sure. It is highly strange to give your Warforged a card. I feel that you could just give the card to the Warforged with your name on it. There's nothing really stopping it. And in fact, I also recommend you guys keep your card safe because theft can happen. However, if it is used, it is easy enough to track down.
What do you mean? And now Halor looks suspicious as fuck. You said track. You watching me, Copper?
So
you
wait,
looking at me, pig?
So other people can use the cards?
Yes, there's nothing really stopping anyone from using your card if you gave it to them. Except for if you come and report it stolen, we can figure out where it was last used.
Oh, okay. Wait, so you said I don't really get rooms. I don't have to pay for a room, so I can have one for free?
Turns to Halor again.
That is why I let my Warforge have its own card, so if it gets lost, I can find it. Easy.
Sir,
Yes.
how many cards do you want? I need to get back to work, and you guys have a lot of questions, and I sadly do not have the time to answer all of them.
I'm very sorry. I know you're real busy tonight.
Halor just puts 40 gold on the table and never breaks eye contact.
Oh.
Is this all in one card or two?
2.
Okay. He looks at you, and he looks at the Warforged again, and he says, fuck it, I'm not paid enough for this. And he goes ahead and he fills out the paperwork, and he hands you guys 2 cards. Each has 20 gold pieces on them. If you need to check, there are kiosks that will tell you your current balance. And as I said, it's not that you can't get the money back. It's that most people don't typically do so. And it's kind of a pain to do it. And why would you need to? If you're staying in Santos, we have the best food, the best entertainment, the best everything.
Where do you eat?
Where do we eat?
Where do you eat?
Oh.
You work here. You live here, right? You know the land. You know the lay of the land, yes? Where would you eat? Where would you sleep? You would know best, yes?
He slides a map along with the cards, and it just shows, like, a bunch of... it's like a fucking theme park map of the casino. And he points out, these 3 places are very good, and, I'll deal with that should you choose to go eat. I will come up with random names when the DM is forced to, not before and not after.
Okay. Thank you so much for your help. What was your name?
Oh,
Not before, not after.
Oh, yeah, my name is Root Envender.
Routine vendor?
Yeah.
God damn it.
What do you guys do with your new wage cards? Add them to your inventory. You might want to mark off that they have 20 gold pieces on them. And subtract it from
But
your...
you said I could check the kiosk whenever I wanted to. Why would I write it down?
Because I'm not going to write it down.
God damn it, Jay.
We go back to Avery.
I'm sorry, Avery. You have lost this round.
God damn it! Oh, good, you're back!
Yeah, we got wage cards.
Oh, good. All right, I kept these machines on either side of me open. Go ahead, and if you want to play, come, just sit here. I don't really care what you do. Just, you guys were good luck last time.
Okay.
I sit down at my machine.
Hi, I'm Slotbot. Please insert your wage card.
Here you go.
Thank you.
What now?
After inserting your wage card, you must declare how much you wish to gamble. My machine uses units of 2 gold pieces each.
Avery, how much should I gamble? Avery, how much should I gamble?
Start small, honey. Just tell him 1 unit.
It said 2.
No, he is 2 gold pieces per unit. If you tell him 10, you're betting 20.
Oh. 1.
All right.
And he spins his chest.
Yo.
All right. It spins, and it comes down on what looks to be a 20-sided dice with the 20 showing, and a 20-sided dice with the 20 showing, and then the third and final is 2 mugs clinking together. I'll show you my dice just because I'm proud of them. Not that the listener gets to see this.
Listener, they look like shit.
They honestly are. I threw them together real quick.
What does this mean?
Nothing. It means nothing. Nothing happens.
Did I win?
Like the chimes stop on there's like a little sound of clicking, and as the things stop, and then there's just nothing, and you just stand there for a moment, and Avery goes, it's a loss. The mugs, if you get enough of them, you get free spins, but otherwise they're kind of useless.
Oh, what are these 20?
What about the other things, the numbers?
Well, if you had gotten a third of those, it's the jackpot, sweetheart. You were so close.
Oh.
But you told us we are lucky. 9. What is...
As you say that, she wins 5 gold pieces, or 5 units.
What the hell? I mean...
9, I think
Well, hey, here's the nature of luck, sweeties, is that you could be lucky for other people. and you're lucky for me. I don't know if you're lucky for yourselves.
Oh, I see.
Okay, let me try. Let me try.
Halor, you should try. Yeah.
And
Yank the crank, Halor.
Halor puts in the card.
Thank you, sir.
1 unit.
How much would you like to wager? Once again, we are
1 unit.
2 gold pieces per unit.
1 unit.
Sorry, sir. Could you repeat that?
1 unit.
1 unit.
And then
All right.
Halor reaches up to the thing's chest and tries to spin them himself.
Sir, that is not allowed.
At this time, I'm going to ask questions, because I like your stats to matter. Do you have any
My stats didn't fucking
proficiency in a
Fuck
gaming
no.
set?
Oh, well, shit. Actually, maybe.
No? Okay.
Maybe.
Do
Hang on,
you
where
have
are-
the lucky feat?
Ooh, I like that.
I have 2 herbalism kit and thieves tools.
If not, that's fine. We'll just and I'm gonna go ahead and roll for Mitch for Aderu.
I have herbalism kit and thieves tools.
Yeah, I don't think. Well, I mean, if you wanted to break into this robot.
I wanted to cheat it.
Oh man, you guys got it. No, so once again, it comes down on a 20, and a torch. And this time, you see the slot bot lets out a chime and like a buzzer.
Congratulations, sir. You've won 20 units. Your card balance is now...
See, 9 like that.
Wow.
Halor says as he stands back up because the buzzer scared him.
Good job, Halor.
Avery goes, yeah, see? And that, just like that, I win often enough that I never need anything. I just come here, get food, hang out. It's, I like it.
This seems really fun if you win, but not fun if you lose.
As you say that, 9, you see a guy who has like next to you is another dude who's been cranking it just like aggressively, and he has lost every single time since you've sat down.
Good try. I didn't win either.
Fuck off.
Oh. What?
Once again, he looks tired. Everybody, like, a lot of the people have really, like it's like they haven't slept.
Make a saving throw versus charm.
What?
Yeah, no, you don't have to. Gambling is its own addiction. Do you want to keep going?
Do you like to keep betting?
Maybe one more time.
Your luck could change. One more roll.
Oh, okay.
But I won.
It's only 2 gold pieces.
My luck is good, though. I won.
1.
Would you like to go again?
Yes.
9, maybe you should spin it like I did. The robot said that was wrong, but it worked.
Okay, I'll
How
try.
much would you like to wager?
1.
And then I spin that shit.
Yeah, you get a mug, torch, 20. It's nothing. Nothing happens.
Avery, are there other games here?
Halor wants to try 9's robot, because Halor thinks 9 is doing it wrong.
Yeah, you guys are on either side of Avery, so you swap sides or you come over to 9's.
Yeah.
Avery, are there other games in this place?
Ma'am, don't forget to take your card.
Thanks.
As you take your card and move away, you hear a very quiet voice coming from the slot bot, like it's whispering.
Are you Warforged?
Yes.
No.
It's whispering at 9.
Okay.
Yes.
It is mine.
Never mind.
Okay.
Hi, sir. How much would you like to wager? Oh, ma'am, do not
2.
forget your wage card.
2.
Thank you.
2 units.
Please, sir, insert your wage card.
Halor does the same thing. Inserts the wage card, spins the spinny things.
Sir, you're not supposed to touch my...
Halor, I don't think we're supposed to touch that for them.
Once again, you get a 20, 2 crossed swords, and then another d20, but this one's on a 1, and it says, oh no. Avery goes, maybe that machine's just cold. Some people don't believe in it, but some of these machines are better than others.
Oh. What's a good one?
As she says that, you are certain that the slot bot that you guys are playing sags when she says that.
Halor grabs the slot bot around what would be the collar. Are you robbing us? Are you
Sir, no,
cheating
I
us,
have no
friend?
control over the randomization of my slots.
But the lady just said some of your bots do that.
She is mistaken, and if you do not let go of me, I will have to call security.
Or you should let it go.
But Halor does. Halor does, but she said that some of the robots rob people.
I think that's part of the game.
Well, then why would you say that? I am confused.
When you play games, you don't always win.
Well, yes, but if I lose a game of chance, I wouldn't say that the game of chance... I am confused.
It's okay. Maybe we should find out what Reyesk is up to.
Yes.
Transition!
Bye!
Reyesk,
Yes.
you're walking away from a scouting mission that didn't go great. You didn't learn much more than the outside number of guards and their sort of rotation. And you found that bad news is that they don't work like a clock, that they're going to be hard to predict. You
learned
do
point one
hope...
makes a good softball.
Yes, you found out that point one makes a good softball, and point one might come back with more information if you can get them out of there. But for now, what do you do?
I do remember briefly talking to point one and being like, are you cool with this? Because I'm like, I'm not just going to throw point one.
Oh yeah, point one's
was
down.
like, yeah.
Jokes
Yeah,
aside,
point
point
one's like,
one's
let's
down.
go.
Point one's a fucking adventurer.
Yeah, absolutely.
Point one is an adventurer, but point one also does approve of getting their consent.
It's true. And did. Gave consent.
Absolutely. So I'm obviously not going to leave my partner in crime all alone. I'm going to
Because he could snitch. I mean, get hurt.
both, and I would hate either.
Yeah. And snitches don't get stitches.
They get
And
buried.
he's also
'Cause you
made of a
don't sew
diamond,
up
so
the
if he gets
dead.
hurt, it's a big loss. And Reyesk knows that.
Sure. So what do you do?
I think what I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to stay hidden, no brainer, and try to like move around the whole place just to see. Because I don't know if I did that already. Did I move all the way around it?
What I told you before is that there's essentially just an open field behind that. Like, past this point is unworked land in Santitas. It's open.
But there are lights all around the building.
Yes,
correct?
there are spotlights that they are looking around. You could do it, but it was not safe for you to like just go stealth out in the open area where they could see you necessarily.
Absolutely. And that's why
But
I
yes,
wanted
you
to
can.
do. That's why I wanted to kind of do it at a wide berth, because if it's dark enough and I go low enough
Yeah.
and far enough out, I just want to be able to see the whole. Like, I've got time to kill. So
Sure.
as long as I go out far enough that I'm hidden by the darkness and I'm low,
So-
check the perimeter.
So in order to get to like the other side, you feel that the best way is to just go to the west. So you go down one of the streets and you end up in a back alley all the way on the west side of the Crack-A-Cola building. You realize that Krogrog is over here toward the west as well. And just before you would like go past Krogrog, from behind you, you hear a very familiar voice. And you realize that it's Darbin. And it doesn't sound like he's talking to you. Like a few hundred feet, or like maybe like 50 feet behind you from an alleyway, you hear,
I trusted you, Lenny. I give you info and you tell me where the damn dragon went, you fucking welcher. You get me that information or this isn't over in the worst possible way.
Bruce shows up. You don't fuck with Lenny like that.
yeah,
You
fuck
show
you,
Lenny
Lenny.
some respect.
Nah. Lenny the Narc is he's on to different things, and Bruce is also.
Bruce is not.
Yeah, Bruce isn't.
Bruce is not on to different things. He's on the same things we left him on.
40
a
years
mountain.
ago or whatever the hell.
Well, I'm obviously gonna be totally thrown off from my original plan because I have to find out what this is about. Plot hook, fucking chomped on. Pull me up.
He
What do you
just
do?
trebled your ass.
I'm gonna stealth because that's what I'm good at. Marginally.
What'd you roll?
Still decent, but decent's not as good as it could be. 19.
It'll do it. Or it doesn't seem that Darbin notices you as you manage to creep up and peer around, like, down this alley. You see down, there's basically just, like, It's just an alleyway. It's behind this one smaller tavern, like a more normal tavern over here in the seedy side, over in the workers' side of Santitas. And you see him hanging up his phone, like he just finished his conversation. And he's just sort of standing there. You see him pull out a cigarette and light it like he does. And basically, you just, that telltale that you always see of Darvin in a dark alley smoking a cigarette.
Can I climb to a rooftop just in case somebody's coming to meet him?
Sure.
Yeah. I just don't want to be, like, snuck up on. It's pretty easy to not get snuck up on from the roof, but...
Sure.
If he happens to be meeting another person, I'm just going to sit here for a little bit and watch him.
Nothing seems to happen. He seems to just be chilling. Eventually, he stamps out his cigarette and moves out of the alleyway.
Yeah, I don't want him to know I've been on this side of town. He's going to ask too many questions, so I just let him walk away.
As he's about to leave, he steps out in front on the main street, and a group of dwarves exits the tavern right in front of him. And you watch this curious scene where they all sort of come up short. They look him up and down, and they look offended at his presence. One of them spits at his feet, and then the others sort of push him away, and they walk off. And you just see Darvin sort of like hang his head sideways, like, yeah, okay. And then he keeps walking. But he doesn't follow them. He changes his path a little bit, but that's it.
Okay. Yeah. I make a mental note to ask questions not to Darvin, but to other people about that. Because Reyesk, of course, knows. Actually, does this make sense to Reyesk? Let me ask it in a different way, because Reyesk has been out in the world,
yeah,
but maybe not seen enough of every culture.
Roll a history check.
Sick. Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah?
That's a good one straight out the gate.
It's a good?
That's a dirty 20, bro.
Perfect. Dirty 20s are they're not as pristine, but we love them around here.
Mm.
So, you've dealt with Darvin, and up until this moment, you've never really thought about it, but you have in a bar at one point, despite the fact that you're not too social. You like dwarves, maybe? I feel like dwarves and Reyesk might get along because you guys understand the value of silence.
Yes, because we quietly drink together, and that's great.
Yeah, exactly. But at one point, once they get drunk enough, they do eventually talk to you and you have to move away. But once one of them told you that the beard, he just started talking about the beard, and he said that the beard is the source of a dwarf's honor. To be beardless is to be without honor. It means that Darvin has likely done something and is shaving it on purpose.
Reyesk thinks on that, and then goes back to what he was originally going to do as soon as Darvin's gotten far enough away.
Yeah. As soon as Darvin gets away, you continue doing your scouting. You do a big circle, like you said, right? Just way out of the spotlights, just sort of getting a view of the outside.
Mm-hmm. Just casing it better.
Jay, for my next character, I'm gonna play a Trilobite Crestkin because their eyes were able to focus on two different points of light at different distances, which means that they could see with their dark vision even if there was a spotlight. So fuck you.
Off.
I mean, I don't know if Trilobite Crestkin exists, but I guess
they exist if we want them to.
Yeah.
So as you move around the Coca-Cola factory, you get a view, like a sense of its size. It's a pretty big building. Not nearly as big as the one you saw to the east, which you were told is where they create the Warforged units. But this factory is sizable. It's the second biggest business apparently over here in this district. You see that the back side looks like there's a smaller building that's sort of like attached to the large rectangle that makes up the factory. And then on the very back side, there's another section which looks to be a loading dock. One of the paths goes around, and it looks like that is where things are actually delivered. You see that a very large door is locked and closed. And it's like one of those big, like, sliding steel doors that comes from the roof.
Yeah, rolling door.
Slides up. Yeah, rolling door. Like a modern garage.
Yeah. So there's no loading or unloading now at this moment?
No, it's night. They're not doing that right now.
Okay. I was just taking that from, Jeff's knowledge of typically when loading docks are done. It's either the middle of the night or early in the morning when people load and unload things.
You know what? Docks. Roll a luck check. I'll let dice decide if there's because they could be getting a delivery depending on what time it is. We haven't really established.
11.
An 11.
Yeah.
You it's literally just ending. You just you see that they bring a cart out, somebody brings their cart out like this big wagon, and him and a team of horses are leaving, and the door is shutting, and you hear this very final sound of locking up, and a light shuts off on the back end, and you watch that cart drive away.
I do two things. One, I try as hard as I can to look in the door before it shuts, and two, I memorize what their carts look like.
Okay. You can remember the carts. You can see enough in the dark to see that. They have a big Crack-A-Cola emblem on it.
Yeah, I try. Like I said, I memorized that because I feel like that knowledge will be useful.
Sure.
And then I
roll perception. You wanted to look in.
Yeah, look in the window. Ooh, I get advantage on these. I'll roll another 11. Well, I guess the 11 is the good roll. 14.
So you don't get much because what you see is that inside that there's a room. It looks like it's some sort of, it's like the storage, the loading dock. There's a lot of boxes and crates. And then there's another door within that one. So it looks like there's 2 levels of security, essentially, to get into the Crack-A-Cola factory. You're guessing that second door gets into the main factory itself. You also notice that there are windows on what you're guessing was the office building that was to the west side, which I didn't mention, that there's a lot more windows on that side of the building than there are anywhere else. The rest of it, the only windows are sort of like these slivers that let in light at various points along the main building itself.
But there are windows.
There are windows. You think that Reyesk could maybe squeeze through because your morphology is a little bit more squishy than others. You think Aderu would have a hell of a time getting through one of the factory windows, but the office windows you guys could probably get through. 9, maybe not.
Okay, so I can make it through any of the windows.
Probably.
But only the office windows.
If you can get them open. If they open at all.
If they open. But only the office windows.
Yes.
Are
Long story short, you see several entrances that Reyes could probably attempt.
Yes. Okay, cool. Yeah, then I'm going to wait for point 1 to get out, and just keep an eye out. I don't know exactly where point 1 will get out, but if I'm around, I'm almost guaranteed to find them.
Ryan, I need number 9 to make some rolls for point 1. Point 1 is an extension of your character. I'm going to need you to roll, first, a perception check. Let's see how much an investigation check. Let's figure out how much point 1 learns.
An investigation check. I have a 10 in int, so that means I get a +0. Very good.
Very good.
Very good for point 1.
Love that.
Yeah, that's a 19.
Actually,
19.
do love that.
So if point 1 gets out, lots. Fucking great scouting trip. Tiny little robot moving all through this place. Learned a bunch of stuff that totally would tell Reyesk if you can give me another good stealth check to see if they can get out.
That is a 16 + 2, 18.
Hey, Reyesk, how long do you wait?
As long as it takes.
All right.
He's not leaving no man behind.
It's good.
That's how you get snitches. Do you want snitches? That's how you get snitches.
So, are you guys still betting?
Oh. I feel like 9 would no longer be betting.
I was picking up like the robot, and 9 said we should go somewhere else.
I feel like 9's pretty discouraged. 9 would like to play a different game, or perhaps try and get a room.
Aderu defers to 9's better and more experienced judgment.
Aderu is sitting on 40 gold pieces more than he started.
9 did ask Avery multiple times if there were other games here.
Yeah, I really just like the slots, hun. I don't know that you're gonna have a lot of better luck playing cards or dice at some of the tables, but you could try it, I suppose.
Maybe you should try this one. And Aderu points at the one that he won twice on.
Okay,
she's already sitting at it when you walked away.
You
turned back. She's already on your machine, bro.
Just one more. One more.
Well, maybe one more time. She's kind of started to ignore you. She's just cranking the machine. It looks like Aderu may have sucked all the energy out of that one.
I'm going to use her old machine.
Okay, one more time.
Hello. Madam, please insert your wage card.
Here you go.
It belongs to me.
2 units.
Thank you.
And I spin that shit. I know he's not okay with... I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I wanted to try it just once. It worked for him.
It's okay. How did you...
What? How did I what?
Who gave you a wage card?
It belongs to me.
He bought it for me.
He buys you things?
Yeah, well, not
There
all the
is looking
time,
more
but
and
he did
more
this time.
uncomfortable. It belongs to me. I have papers.
We're okay.
I can prove it.
We're fine. Relax.
I'm sorry, madam. You lost. It seems you got a 20 cross swords, and a 1.
Okay, well,
Hey, that's what I got.
okay. Well, thank you. I'll take my card.
Have a good time at the Golden Garter.
Thanks, you too.
You watch as you guys walk away, somebody fills in and takes your machine, and you're like, he's trying to stick the card, and you see the machine, like, has froze up and is not reacting, and then eventually kind of kicks back on and takes the card.
Laura, I don't like these games.
9, I think you broke it.
Huh?
When you was talking to the machine, it was asking you if you were at Warforged or not. And then the things may not working afterwards.
Well, it seems, looking around here, it seems like other Warforged don't normally play these games. So maybe that's why he was confused?
I wonder what happens if I tell one of them to play one of the other ones.
You need to give them a card.
I don't think that would work. But maybe we should go find...
Halor finds 2 empty machines near each other.
Do you really?
Yes.
Oh, God.
He wants to see what makes the system break.
Lord. I don't think it works like that.
We're going to find out, aren't we?
Hello, sir. Please insert your wage card.
We should try not to get in trouble, okay?
I would like you to use two units from this card on that machine.
Sir?
I would like you to use 2 units from this card on that machine.
You would like to bet 2 units on me, sir?
I would like you to use 2 units from this card on that machine.
Roll
Persuasion.
I don't think it works like that, Aderu. Hello, excuse me.
Look, I'm not here to make good decisions. I'm here to do things. That one, baby!
I'm sorry, sir. I
Fuck.
cannot do that. Would you like to bet 2 units?
The horse switches to the other machine. I want you to bet 2 units on that machine.
Hello?
Hi, sir. Please insert your wage card.
What if I give you both 2 units? Will you then spin each other's knob?
You can only put your wage card into one machine at a time, sir. Hi, I'm Slotbot. Please insert your wage card.
9, give them your card. See if you'll do it.
I don't think he'll do it.
I thought you
All
wanted
right.
to have fun, 9.
So while you guys do that, Reyesk, you're standing out in the dark, and you feel a tug on your pant leg.
I look down at the tug.
Point 1.
Tugging on your willy. Breeches. Tugging on your breeches.
Hi! I found you.
I look down at point 1 and I give them a nod. And I extend my hand out to pick them up. And I pick up point 1. I put my finger to my mouth and I start moving. And I just move away, climb up to a rooftop where we can be super secluded. There's nobody around us. We're not near the factory anymore. And then once we do that, I put point 1 down and I take a knee.
Mission briefing.
Okay, so I was walking around the building and I found a lot of doors that I couldn't get into, but I did see some of the doors that had a big sign on them and it said employees only, so I couldn't go in there. And then I also saw what looked like a basement and I was gonna go down it, but then it was really scary, so I came back.
He still gives you point 1 still gives you a rundown of their locations and what looks like I'll take over. So the office buildings, the furthest to the south is most likely the main office for whoever's running things. It was the largest office building. There are more office buildings running along that, and then a latrine at the very north. The main factory floor is this weird snaking conveyor belt, and several places where a lot of workers would be doing work, but no one was at work when point 1 was in there. There are large vats full of chemicals. There are crates filled with empty bottles and filled bottles. And basically, it's a bottling plant. Like, that's like the rundown that Reyesk gets. There is a cart track that just makes things easier, but otherwise...
Around the entire outside is a cart track.
Okay.
And they have guardrails and little red light, green light, stoppy lights so you don't get run over by a tractor.
He's recently been to a bottling plant. Yeah. So
cool,
I would... Yes, sure.
Forklifts, they're dangerous.
Yes. There was no forklift because we're in a fantasy world and we have people who can cast telekinesis.
And so I can take you to those doors? Because I can't unlock them, because I don't know how to pick lock. Do you?
Yes,
Can you teach me?
I think so.
I think that would be useful for me to know someday.
It would be useful. I can teach you when we get to an inn or tavern, or at least try.
Okay, do you want to go there now, or should we leave? Is the mission complete?
I think
I'm going to tell you in no uncertain terms, I'm done with your scouting mission.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think that Jay's done with our scouting mission.
You've already kind of set them on alert. Basically, the reason Point One could get around and see as much as he could on the inside was because they were, like, the whole time you've been circling it, they've been looking for somebody who tried to get up the wall. They saw that, like...
Right. I put him on high alert on the outside, so...
Yeah, you highly doubt that if you tried again, you would not be caught.
Yeah.
Mission complete. It is too dangerous to try now. We will come back later.
Okay.
Reyesk, you head back.
Yeah, of course. I don't really know where back is.
Yeah, where do you go? Do you go back to Finboggy's, or do you...
No, I definitely want to keep...
You were told by Darbin to get information on what was going on and then check back in with him. So you could go find Darbin again.
Yeah, I could.
If you wanted to do something else, but otherwise you could just say you're done. You know, it's up to you.
Yeah, I mean, I think it wise. But then I'd have to lie to Darbin, and I kind of think that I'll send him a message, but not actually meet up with him. I'll send him a message that says
Day 1.
So I don't need to do it like that. Why am I fucking foolish? I send him a text sending. Day 1 investigation. Foe went to resolve issues with higher-ups regarding Vivaldi. Asked to accompany, was denied. Could only follow 2 point.
You get a message back from Darbin pretty quickly, and it just says, not good enough. Who did you meet with?
Shit, homie, following you, boy. Just send him back. Who did you meet with?
No, you. You hit him with that Uno reverse, and what can he do?
Exactly. I text him a picture of an Uno reverse card, and fuck him all the way up, fam.
Commercials play. Hi, welcome to Unphone. Here's a commercial for one of the many products that you can find through the Unphone right now. Hey Tavern Goers, this advertisement is from us here at Torchlit Tavern. Thank you for listening to Torchlit Tavern. It means so much to us that you download it, but we need your help. We aren't a big podcast. We don't have a network. We aren't celebrities of any sort. The only following we have is you. So if you want to see us grow, please take a moment to rate and review us. Click the follow button. Either or and if you can take the time. Apple Podcast reviews is still one of the most helpful, but anywhere you can give us 5 stars is another step forward for us. These things are better than money when it comes to our show growth at this stage. And if you want this show to keep going, these are perfect ways to show your love. Anyway, I apologize for interrupting the tale today, and I see Kendra is bringing you more drinks, so I'll move on. Thanks again for enjoying the show. Do you respond?
Yeah, I respond. Foe said old friend. Couldn't learn more. Seemed chummy.
Paranoid geezer, no deets.
Okay. You don't get a response. You hope that is enough.
I sure fucking do.
Do you try to meet back up with the group, or do you... What do you do? Yeah, what do you do? Back to what you do.
I try to meet it back up with the group, but I'm very, very... First of all, I'm going to stealth. Second of all, if I get any hint of Darbin, I'm going to instead follow him, because he's being shady too. I can't have him on my trail yet.
Okay. Give me a stealth and a perception check.
Ooh, that is a bad stealth. 15.
Okay.
And a 19 perception. At least I'll see him before he sees me.
Yeah, so you don't see Darbin, but at one point you make a wrong turn. You go down an alley that you thought would be a better way, and it ends up being a dead end. And when you turn back around, you see a form in a robe, a cloak, that shows up at the other end of the alley, and it stops dead and darts the other way, as if it was following you, and you just saw it. when it stops dead, it also stands up to a surprisingly impressive 7-foot height.
Get him, Shark Man. Get him.
It's long. It's spindly. It's decidedly familiar.
Bite his dick.
It's a me.
It's a me.
A Mario!
Reyesk.
No, it's a me, a Reyesk. Fucking
Reyesk.
goddamn new Mario bullshit.
Anyways, I chase it.
You chase it?
Get him. Get him.
Yes,
Get him,
to a
Jeff.
certain extent.
Get him.
I'm not gonna try to chase him too hard because I don't think if he gets violent, I don't want to be in a fight. But
Roll athletics.
let's go.
Simple enough.
Let's go. Athletics is not my good roll.
I want to see how sharks do. I need a
12.
story point. He gets violent.
Sorry, 13. I don't like being followed.
I wouldn't like it either. He gives you a good run, but he only rolled in 11. And you do eventually kind of like cut him off at a pass, and he comes up short.
I don't know. 7 foot's pretty tall.
Comes up short, stands up tall. Fuck. I didn't actually expect to have to be this character today. Give me 1 second here.
He's about to talk in haikus.
Oh, I was hoping for Italian shark.
Good seeing you, Reyesk. It seems you have earned distrust. Darbin has you watched. And you've known Octung Isaac once before. You know that he is a bloodthirsty assassin. He has leaned pretty heavily into this life.
Sure.
But he is one of your people. He is a Crestkin.
Yeah.
And as far as you know, one of the older ones from the Apotheosis program.
Yeah, he's bought all the way in.
He was at any facility you've been in when you were a child.
Right.
When you were very young. And he was a grown-up.
Yes, trust.
Once again, shout out to our Patreon subscriber, Octung Isaac. I know about you, and I'm coming for you. More on that later.
Gross.
Yes. It appears trust is low in our business, as to be expected.
Trust is only forfeit when someone doesn't follow the rules and brings about heat.
No one likes hate less than I. Rest assured, Octung. Tell Darbin that if he wishes to know where I am, he should ask or follow me himself.
I will relay this. No hard feelings, Sir Reyesk. Bye. Bye.
God damn. Weak as shit.
It is the nature of our work.
DM's not doing any more haikus. He's walked away. God damn you, Octung, our Patreon subscriber. But you give me money, so I try to do your wishes. He only speaks in haikus. I didn't have to bring this NPC back, and yet I did, because I'm dedicated to you. Thank you. Octung got away from you guys long ago. You didn't quite finish him off. So,
I won't make that mistake twice.
back at the Golden Garter, you guys are arguing with a couple of slot bots, trying to get them to fuck each other.
I give you the card. You spin his wheels. It's not hard. It's not difficult.
Hello? Sir, I apologize, but I'm having security come because you are causing a problem. Also, this is the high-stakes slots. There's not enough on these cards.
What does that mean?
I think we need more money to play here.
A unit at this slot is 100 gold pieces, or 10 platinum.
Or 10 platinum?
10 platinum is 100 gold.
Oh, right.
So, you guys do it, and you see a couple of very big men being led by a woman toward your location. What do you do?
I'll take my card back, duh.
Sir, I regret to inform you that I've been informed by management to hold on to your card and keep you here, and he's holding it in his hand still.
He's holding it in his hand?
Yeah, he's holding it in his hand because you didn't tell him, like, he doesn't understand what you wanted, and so he hadn't put it in a slot because you kept telling him to put it in another robot, so he's just holding it awkwardly, going, ah.
Please return my card, friend. I do not want trouble. Trouble is bad for business.
I cannot do so. I am under strict orders.
Strength check and yank that shit out of his hand.
There is gonna do what any reasonable man in trouble in a casino does. Damn it, my dice have betrayed me. It's gonna be a sleight of hand of 10 to try to just grab the card and bail.
Hey, I rolled a 5 for its strength, and we'll just go with that as the DC. It's not prepared. It's a slot bot. It's not a combat unit. It's not.
Yes,
you just
of
yank
course.
it out and run.
Yes, of course. My apologies. Night run!
What?
Sir, you must wait.
Go spin yourself.
Oh, what?
Run. Play.
He's already gone.
Yeah, Lord's already gone.
You yank it out of his hand so fast, and he like moves, and it causes him to roll.
We run.
You
It would
run.
have been hilarious to watch him try to reconcile that.
Where do you run to?
Deeper.
Oh, I don't know where to go.
You're following Halor, so Halor runs deeper. Halor, just no,
Hide
like
in the
no
crowd.
goal.
Just hide in the crowd. Bail into
Okay.
the crowd.
Yeah, I'm following Halor.
Yeah, you watch as they start picking up. The woman points and gives a little order, and the two big burly dudes start pushing through the crowd. I need you guys
he never
to roll
swiped
me.
my card. He doesn't know who I was.
What do you want to roll to escape?
I hope you motherfuckers got a disguise kit.
Yeah, that'll help me.
Yeah, he'll be fine. Gotta rip one of these slot machines off and
I'm gonna curl up like a cat on top of Nine's head like a toupee. We're gonna pretend
that'll work.
Nine is someone else.
So what are you guys doing to escape? You gotta tell me.
Halor is going to blend in, which is to say he's just gonna move up to a slot machine and try to find a cheap slot and play the cheap slot.
So you don't wait. What? You don't run? You don't hide? What are you doing?
He's gonna bail into the crowd for a bit, and then he's going to hide by just quietly and casually playing a machine.
Just jumping on a machine like he's just always been there. Okay.
Yep.
Just
Hiding
jump
in plain
on a
sight.
machine. Is that
It's
a stealth
roll? He's gonna Assassin's Creed this shit.
Is that a stealth roll?
Roll stealth. Roll it with just roll it flat.
Here, I rolled a 13 and a 4.
I
You
stand
choose
in a
which
line
one
with
and
all the
that
machines,
spot.
and I pretend to be a machine, and then he pulls my arm.
Some real cartoon shit.
That is some fucking Looney Tunes shit,
Yeah.
and I love it.
And that means you're aiding each other, so I'll give it to you with advantage.
It's an 18. It's an 18.
Oh,
But I will need you to both roll it.
Okay,
Yes.
that's fair.
You're aiding each other, so you both get advantage on this roll, which is a weird double roll.
It's a stealth, right?
Yep.
Yeah, you're rolling stealth.
So, okay.
Cue the Benny Hill music.
Okay, so that is a 13 plus 4. Or no, I'm sorry.
Nice.
A 13 plus 3.
In continued cartoon fashion, you guys set up and try to pretend like you're somebody playing slots, and these two men just sort of show up and looming over the top of you, and you dash away, Scooby-Doo and Shaggy style. But they do try to grab you. Roll athletics.
Our disguise didn't work?
No, it did not. They rolled a 19 for their perception.
God damn.
Yeah, sorry.
Why are these guys so good at their one job?
It's the only thing they do around here.
That's a 7 plus 2.
Dang, bro. It's
Yeah.
like you're not even strong.
I'm not.
Not really.
My dice are being mean to me today.
I can't be strong and smart, Jeff.
That's an 11.
Oof. Yeah, so that's gonna do it for both of you. They immediately grab both of you, and despite Nine's size, like Nine is technically bigger than this person. This person seems like he has dealt with larger men before. He's a bouncer. He moves you toward a quiet area of the casino of the Golden Garter.
Hi. Hello, sirs. Can we help you?
Hey, our feelings, bud. We just do what the boss lady says, and they clocked you, and you're causing trouble. So just come with us. We're going this way. Come on. Don't give me any trouble, and that's helping me.
I didn't cause any trouble.
Yes, we tried to cause trouble. It didn't work. Good machines.
Sure. Come on. Yeah, we're just gonna ask what you up to. You're being shady.
Yeah, no,
so
there
come
doesn't
on.
resist any further.
Yeah, so they cram you over into a corner of the room where that lady that you saw leading them, who now that you get closer you realize she's this slender, attractive elven lady, and she has this commanding presence, and she says,
Hello.
Hi.
"Thank you, gentlemen. Hello."
I'm not a man.
I was talking to them, and she nods at the men holding you.
Yes, thank you.
Your unit is talkative.
Yes, I own it. It is mine, yes.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
He owns me.
What were you doing to my slot machines?
We were trying to play. They didn't tell us that we didn't have enough until very end.
That is what we were doing. Well, that's what he was doing.
I need you to be more respectful of the property of the Golden Garter. Otherwise, I hope you guys continue to have a nice visit. Do you understand?
Did I break something?
I'm going to have a serviceman look at my slot machines to confirm that, and if there is a problem, I will be contacting you, Halor.
So you're detaining me for an allegation with no evidence, then? That sounds rude.
Yeah, this isn't a legal proceeding. You are in my establishment. This is a private residence, as far as you are concerned.
We're very sorry. We've never been here before. We didn't know how the game works.
You put the card in and you make the machine spin. I tried to put the card in and make the machine spin. I failed to see problem. I hear this place is
if you
where
had done
people
exactly as you said, there wouldn't have been a problem.
I hear this is where people go to have fun. I am trying to have fun. I thought better of establishment. My apologies.
No, that's fine. That's fine. I just wish you to not abuse our machines. Otherwise, have a good day.
We're very sorry. Could we get your name, please?
Yes. I am the owner of this establishment. My name is Kieran Bierlin.
What?
Kieran.
Okay.
Do you take bribes in this primacy establishment? I am led to believe that is custom here. And Aderu pulls out his coin purse.
Sir, why are you bribing me?
He's not.
I am led to believe that is custom here in primacy, that you bribe when things happen.
I'm not going to do anything to you. This is a warning. Do you want to abuse a slot machine? Because we could work on a payment, and we could get you a different kind of machine if that's what you're into.
No, I have a machine I abuse already. I was just seeing what your machines did. And he gestures at 9.
9.
Fuck.
I nod slowly and sadly.
Perhaps in a private room. Have you gotten one yet?
Not yet. Do you have recommendation?
Absolutely. You know what?
And Aderu turns around to the guards. Do you take bribes? Am I mistaken? I thought bribe was primacy standard here.
Well, and then they look at their boss, and she, glares at them. It's like, no, sir, we don't take any bribes. Never, ever have taken a bribe.
My mistake.
Roll insight.
Do what you think you need to for that.
I do apologize. My owner has had a lot of ale tonight. I will get him to a place.
Ah, well, then we apologize for the miscommunication. Please be nicer to our machines, and for accosting you, I'm sure that my men were rough. We'll give you a discount on a room, half price, and we'll set you up with a nice room here at the Golden Garter.
The big one has soft, velvety fingers.
Thanks, actually. I get manicures, and it's nice that someone noticed.
It wasn't you.
Fuck!
Oh, okay. That's very kind of you. Thank you. What is the name of the establishment? We will go there soon.
No,
Now.
the rooms are upstairs.
Oh.
The Golden Garter. May I see one of your cards, Mr. Halor?
9, give them yours. Mine has more on it.
I think she wants yours.
Yes.
They are both your cards, correct? I know you have opened one for your unit.
Yes. Hello.
She, if a card is presented, she snatches it and runs it through a machine that she pulls out of a pocket and says, "Your card will open the door. Your room can be found on floor 3. It is number 309.
Great.
Once again, we are sorry for manhandling in such a way. We were just concerned about our property.
That is understandable, and we are very sorry. Thank you for your hospitality.
If you wish, any other extended services and menu can be found in the room.
Thank you so much.
Good. Nice to meet you.
You too.
Such a
Kieran?
polite unit you have. It's unique, is it not?
Yes. Old model, good unit. Lifts stuff and things. Yes.
I'm sure it does. It was good to meet you, Halor. Have a good night.
Yes. Nice to meet you. And he just puts a gold in each of the guards' hands and leaves.
Good night.
Okay. Sure. Not a bribe, just a tip, right, for good service. Yeah, no, we don't take bribes, Karen. No, it's fine. Reyesk, I'm not going to dilly-dally. Through either speaking to Finnboggy or following the trail, it's not like there's a lot of personal Warforged running around all the time, particularly an old model like 9. You figure out where they went. You show up at the Golden Garter. It was around this time.
You hear people talking outside about some jackass and his Warforged causing trouble at the Golden Garter.
Yeah, you hear the commotion of them being chased inside the Golden Garter as you enter, and you find them as this other group is leaving.
Yeah, I mean, I imagine it's not very hard to find them. Honestly, Reyes probably could have just been like, where would they go? What's the biggest place? That's where they went.
Mm-hmm.
Seth!
Hello.
It's Seth.
So Reyes puts his fingers...
You have to say hello to Seth. We know Seth.
I put my finger to my mouth in a shh position, and then I approach.
Hello.
Greetings. How is your
I look around.
gambling going?
Not good.
I think I am winning.
Well, he won once, and then also we got yelled at, and then we got offered a room. I don't think we should stay there, though. I don't feel good about it.
You were yelled at.
Yeah, we were. Yeah.
I tried to make 2 of the robots crank each other, but they wouldn't do it.
Yeah, he wanted them to yank each other's cranks, and we're allowed to yank their cranks, I guess.
You tried to make the machines play the
Yeah.
game.
I can yank their crank,
Yes.
but they cannot yank their crank.
Yes. Apparently it is a problem for some reason. I don't know.
Yeah, so then Aderu bribed them and they let us go.
I rub my temples with one of
Also,
my
they know
hands.
Halor's name is Halor. I think we
Which is
shouldn't
good,
stay here.
because
They gave
it's
us a
not my
room,
name.
but I think we should leave.
Well, we paid for a room.
We didn't.
No, we did. That's why they took card.
I still
Right?
don't think we should
Right?
stay there.
Jay, right?
Yes.
They did. They gave us a discount.
You need to check your balance, but for bookkeeping purposes, she charged you, like she said, half price, but she gave you a more expensive room, so it's 10.
Okay.
I don't think we should stay here.
How much did you spend on your room?
I don't know.
We can go put the card in one of the slot boxes and it'll tell us how much we have.
56 gold or less?
Reyesk, like, rubs the side of his, like, one of his temple area of his head, like, kind of behind his eye. And
I have my own wage card. We can use it to get a room somewhere else. Maybe closer to the plant.
But we have a room.
I don't think we should stay here.
Why not?
Because they know you.
Of course they know me.
That's the problem.
Of course it's a problem. But they don't know the real me. See,
But
if
they
we
know
don't
what you
show
look like.
But if we don't show up, then they look for us. And Aderu leads in real close. They're watching us, Nine.
Yes, I know. I'd rather them look for us than know exactly where we are.
But if they know where we are, they don't look for us.
I want to make a history roll to see what I know about either this establishment in particular or all establishments like this, specifically concerning the informational security of the rooms. Right?
I feel like-
Are you being watched in the rooms? Stuff like that, which I feel like should be things I would know. Like if
Roll
I
a
come to
his-
Santos,
Why would you know that?
Roll a history check, but
I'm a spy?
has Reyesk been to Santos before? We haven't talked about it.
We've discussed it. We've said that Reyesk has likely been to Santos before.
That you have been. Roll a history
Yes.
check. Flat history check. Add your stat.
Well, 9.
No, you don't. Reyesk didn't spend time in casinos. If you've been to Santos, you may have been on a mission and you didn't spend a lot of time here.
Right.
You don't know how they work. You do understand. Like, Reyesk is suspicious of anything, so, like, if they explain that this place kind of does have, like, incredibly vigilant security, it might not be ideal to someone like Reyesk, but that's all you would know. You don't really know how deep that goes.
Do they serve you drinks if you're gambling?
Yes.
Fantastic.
They didn't stay at any machine long enough, but they would have found that if they did.
Look, Nine,
yes.
the nice lady said everything is fine. I brought guards. I'm sure is okay.
Reyesk, what do you think we should do?
I look at the both of you and I look around.
I think it would be risky to stay here. A private business will likely not look for you. You will just have wasted your money. With that being said, I wouldn't, if you wish to go see the room, I know that if I sit at one of these machines long enough, they'll bring me free drinks.
I feel like that would probably happen at any of these establishments.
If you're paying for a machine, is it really free though? We just buy you drinks.
But there's the copper machines.
No, they don't. No, they do credits. You have to have this stupid. No, not that. He pulls out his ID card. Shit, no, not that one. And then he pulls out his other card.
A
You
wage
need these
card.
cards. You need
And he
these
takes the
wage
card
cards.
from your hand.
No, it's mine. I have winnings on that.
And Reyes moves to a copper machine. A copper slot. Where are the copper slots at?
Hello, sir. I am Slotbot. Welcome to the Copper Ante. A unit is 5 copper. How much would you like to wager? Please insert your card.
I put the card in.
That's my
What
card.
units?
You said your card.
Just let him try it.
Don't make me do the fucked up math.
How many would you like to wager?
One gold.
unit.
Doesn't do gold. It's bronze.
And Aderu leans in real close, like, I'm not doing the sloppy math. You spend a gold's worth.
It's a loss. It's a mixed bag. It goes do-do-do-do-do-do, and it comes down just 3, nothing. All 3 different.
I got one of those. That's bad.
Jeff leans out of the game and says, I'll do the sloppy math for you. I'm spending less than a gold.
You sit there and you like you're not rushing it, right? I know you sit there and every minute you turn the crank, and you watch as after he sits there for a couple minutes, a lady shows up with a tray of drinks and offers him one.
The strongest one.
These are all spirits, sir. We like to keep our people happy and in good spirits. Pun intended.
And he grabs a brown one.
A brown one, perfect. It's a good drink. It's a real stiff drink.
Perfect.
You got your drink, can we go?
I down the drink, I put it next to the slot bot, I look at you two and go,
Yes, that's how you use the system, by the way.
Oh, great. Okay, so should we stay here or should we stay somewhere else?
and then I storm out.
Mitch,
And
you
as-
lost
if
15
you
copper.
don't keep
No.
15 copper is 1 silver and 5 copper,
No, we're
that
spending
means you have 9 silver.
Nope, because when Reyes
5
gets up to
copper.
leave, Halor grabs
Sorry,
him by the
8
shoulders and
silver,
just
5
holds him in
copper.
his seat.
8 silver, 5 copper is what you lost.
Oh, it's okay. I'm gonna sit here and roll this 20 times.
Halor just holds it. You spend the full gold.
You don't have to do the math.
On
You
your
fucking won.
10th roll. He comes back and he starts cranking it for you, Reyesk. Another drink shows up, and after a couple minutes, though,
If another drink shows up, Reyes walks back and drinks the drink.
you watch as 120 rolls down. It keeps going. The next one stops. Another 20. And then the other one seems like it spins forever. It takes a second, and then it slowly clicks into place. 3 20s in a row.
You won!
Congratulations! You're a jackpot winner! Oh my god! I haven't seen this happen. It's good to be a part of this.
9, what does that mean?
You won.
You hear these whistles and clicks and chimes and doo-doo-doo.
Halor hits the deck again.
And while it's making all this noise and whirring and like celebratory shit, I need you to roll
Reyes
5 D100.
Reyes pulls his hood
Whoa.
more further down and I pick Halor up off the ground.
Wait, 5D100s?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 84, 71, 22, 62, 50.
So you get 389 units. Immediately, as that racks up and the slot bot explains to you how much you've won, there's a sadness that goes across Halor's face as he realizes that means that it's no longer
Really
a
shitty
balance. Yeah,
It's
the
really
balance
shitty
is
math.
off, and there's no way to actually get a whole gold piece now.
It's 19.45 gold.
God
so
damn it.
Congratulations, Halor.
Congratulations, sir. It's so nice to be part of making a winner today. Thank you for playing at the Golden Garter. Would you like your card back? What would you like to keep betting?
Just give it back. The numbers are a mess.
So, where should we go now?
Follow me.
Where are we going?
Floor 3, room 309.
I look back and shake my head at you. I walk out.
Aderu leans in. We are supposed to be playing the part of stupid soldiers. I am playing part of stupid soldier. Soldiers get in drinks. Soldiers get in trouble. Soldiers roll with system, yes? We play the part.
Okay.
You know what? I know this is silly, but roll persuasion.
Ha! I'm bad at rolling.
I know.
Oh, that's fucking 10.
You know what? Honestly, I think 10's good enough.
I add 5. That's the sad part.
Yeah, that's why I'm going to let 10 be good enough, because
Bummer.
I know you add a good amount to it.
Wait, no, hang on. Sorry, it's a 7. My bad. It's sub 10. It's not even.
It's easy. Okay. Well, Reyesk goes,
Yes, but here is a risk. We don't take risks for the sake of blending in to
Everyone
other
is-
places.
Everything I do is a risk, Reyes. I have never belonged here. Risk for you, perhaps more, yes. Risk for me is the same.
Then feel free to stay here. I will find some place.
Where do I find you in morning?
As you guys are discussing, you see Root who you met earlier, who gave you your cards, is waving and starting to head your way.
Oh, okay. The
Who
guy.
the fuck's Root?
Root
guy.
Bean Vendor.
Hello, Root, Vendor. How's it going?
Hello, sir. How may I help you, friend?
Nice to see you again.
Hi, Halor and his Unit 9. We heard that you won a jackpot, and
We did.
Because of the ugliness that I heard about earlier, we also have upgraded your room, because that's how we treat big winners at the Golden Garter. So now your room is on the 4th floor.
Is it still a big winner if it's on the copper slots?
A winner is a winner at the Golden Garter.
It is room 309 on the 4th floor?
No, it's 409 on the 4th floor.
It's just not big enough for a hand pay, though. God damn it.
Okay, thank you.
We hope you'll stay with us.
I intend to. You've been so kind. You give me free room. I bribe your guards. I am sure there's no problem, yes?
Sure.
Tip. They said tip?
Tip.
I think that means you give him a tip, Halor.
And Aderu shakes his hand and gives him 1 gold.
Nice to see you guys again. You're an odd bunch. Bye.
Goodbye, Root.
I didn't look directly at that man.
Sure.
Side note.
I am going to stay here. It is my alibi. I need to maintain it. I want as little question as possible. If you do not want to, tell me where to find you in morning. Then we conclude our errands here. I understand there's more risk for you, Seth.
I will stay wherever foe ends up. Excuse me while I figure that out.
Then I will meet you in the Angry Man shithole tomorrow.
They think I'm Halor, so I should probably stay with them again.
You may go wherever you like, Knight.
I nod.
I do not really own you. It is only a facade for this.
Yes, it is only a facade, therefore we should keep it up.
Of course.
Because I know I've already got the heat on me, I think the best choice is to actually be wherever foe is from here on.
Sure.
So
Okay.
I imagine
Alternatively,
he's...
Halor kills a man for you.
We'll see you at Finboggy's.
Do you leave point 1 with them?
Yeah, of course.
Sure.
Well, actually, no. I tell point... I bring point 1 out from under my cloak, because obviously I've had to keep it hidden. And I go,
Do you wish to stay with them or come with me so that I can do as I promised and teach you of picking locks?
Yes, please teach me to pick locks.
Point 1 will be staying with me. We will brief early in the morning.
For the mission.
Yes.
and I tuck point 1 away again. I imagine that they can just either, like, sit in one of my belt pouches or, like, you know, hide on my person in some way.
I've described him as a little bit, like, bulkier, but, like, they can fold up into a ball, apparently, so they do that. Like, it's like a grenade in your pouch. And you guys split ways. It takes you a bit, because Foe did not tell you where he was going, Reyesk, but you can kind of track him down. You end up showing up at his rooms that he has in the north side of town. You guys argue a bit, but you get a room in his building. Unless you don't tell him that you're there.
No, because part of my facade is that I'm sticking with him on purpose.
Sure.
Not on accident.
You guys discuss things a little bit, and then you end up getting a room. Go ahead and knock off 5 copper. It's a cheap place. And you guys, meanwhile, as he gets set up in this dingy kind of lowbrow place that's like kind of under the radar with Foe, you guys go up to the 4th floor and kick open a door that opens to the flashing of Halor's card, and inside is this swanky room with fruit laid out and a view of Santos' lights out the big window.
Fruit is great. I love fruit.
Roll insight.
Both of us?
Yes.
15.
Nat 20.
Halor. We're going to go with Halor. It was enough for the 15, but I'm going to tell Halor. Halor, you don't really understand these customs, but you heard them talk about it was just the penny slots. This room seems really excessive, particularly after your meeting with Kieran. This seems odd that they would elevate you to what appears to be the best room in the Golden Garter.
But it's got fruit.
Yeah, it's got fruit, it's got food, it's got anything you want, bro. Enjoy your night.
Wait, where's point 2?
In your butt?
Point 2 is with Avery, Age Lady, and point 2 was the real good luck charm the whole time.
Avery, Age Lady, has made more money tonight than should be physically possible for any old woman to spend. It's great. That's our episode. Hey Tavern Goers! Thanks again for listening to Torchlit Tavern. Today's tale featured Mitchell Travis as Aderu, Jeffrey Lisk as Reyesk, Ryan Santos as No.9, and Jameson Oxford as the Dungeon Master. You can follow us and interact with us on Twitter at Torchlit Tavern, or email us with any of your most pressing questions at torchlittavern@gmail.com. You can also find our entertainers on the streets of twitch.tv/torchlittavern, yelling obscenities at passersby. If you enjoyed our tale, you can tip your storytellers as you leave the tavern, which you can do via patreon.com/torchlittavern. Every little bit helps, and those who tip well and often can find themselves privy to an extra story or two, jokes, or maybe even a bit of hidden lore. Our story continues to grow all the time, and though we have no designs on a vast empire, your help is always appreciated.
Our theme music for this campaign was designed by the bard, Brett Eagleston. Get his music at bretteagleston.bandcamp.com or find links for all his projects by following Bread Eagles on Twitter. This episode was edited and produced by Jameson Oxford and Ryan Santos. Other music and sound effects are provided by Epidemic Sound with help from freesound.org.
And if you should find yourself surrounded by eager ears and attentive listeners, remember to tell good stories.